So let me go ahead and tell this story. It's dark in here. But anyway, so the other day, I picked up a customer from the hospital and everything was all right. We were talking and conversating about why he ended up in the hospital and what happened to him and this and that and stuff like that. And he went on to telling me about some health conditions that he's facing and stuff like that, because he ended up in the hospital because he said he got in a car accident. He got in a car accident. Somebody hit him full speed. I think the man said he was in his I think he said he was in his 70s, 60s or 70s. I forgot. I don't know. But anyway, so he wanted talking to me about some health conditions that he's dealing with and stuff like that. And me being me, anytime I have people that health conditions with me, anything, I can't help but to give advice. Now, some people I do refrain from it, but if we engaging in good conversation and stuff like that, I don't know, I just get this burning urge, especially like some stuff when I hear health condition that people be dealing with and stuff like that, because I know that the body is able and capable to heal from anything, right? The body's made to heal from anything. You just got to treat the body right. You have to give the body the right proper things, nutrients, to be able to heal, right? So I'm telling him, he telling me he got this memory loss, he got this and that going on, all these different things is going on. So I'm just basically telling him, about making a light. I asked him what he normally eats and stuff like that, and we conversating, and I give him suggestions and basically telling him how he got to make a lifestyle change and to eat plant-based, basically alkaline plant-based. And I'm telling him what to eat and how to eat and oils to cut out of his diet and stuff like that, because a lot of this stuff actually clogs your arteries and veins and blood vessels, and it's not good for your brain and stuff like that. And especially if you're dealing with like brain fog and memory loss. And then not only that, a lot of times when we're dealing with like brain fog and memory loss and dementia and stuff, sometimes that has to do with parasites too. So I was also telling him that because, people done got away from parasite cleansing. Back in the day, people knew that it was important to parasite cleanse and detox. It's important to fast. But parasite cleansing was mandatory back in the day. So I'm just telling him about that, and I'm telling him about eating a plant-based diet, and I'm telling him about certain herbs that's great for your memory and certain herbs that's great for these different things that he got going on. So the man, mind you, before I got on the herbs and the healthy eating, we was having the best conversation. But all of a sudden, this man got mad. He got angry. And he was like, "Who are you? Who are you to tell me?" He said, "What are you? Some type of wizard? What are you, some type of wizard? You just got it all figured out, all simple and easy. You just know it all." No, I think not. What you are, you're a witch. That's what you are. You're a witch. And I'm like, He's like, "Yeah, you're a witch." I was like, "Well, that's fine." He was like, "I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to anything you're talking about. You're not a doctor. You're not my doctor. My doctor didn't suggest me these things. If what you were saying was true, my doctor would have suggested these things to me. My doctor would have told me, and my doctor hasn't told me any of these things." And I was like, "Well, sir, your doctor don't care. Your doctor is there for a paycheck." And he got to telling me about how he paid his doctors a lot of money. He pays a lot of money for his insurance and doctor's visits and stuff like that. And I'm telling him it's all about monetary gain. Your doctor is not there to actually heal you. You know what I'm saying? Your doctor ain't gonna tell you. Your doctor getting paid off of you going to your hospital visits, your doctor visits. Your doctor getting paid off of you getting your prescriptions and stuff like that. Your doctor getting paid for your surgeries and stuff like that. So no, he's not gonna tell you. Doctors get paid to treat sick people for people being sick. If they don't have no sick people to treat or give these medicines that put a band-aid on shit and give you other problems, no, you are not. They're not gonna. they're not going to give you the information for people to be able to heal themselves, because guess what? They're not going to make the money that they need to make and that they normally make. They're not going to make the money that they make. They don't get paid for people healing themselves. They can't put a damn price tag, or well, they can put a price tag on it, but they cannot put a patent on these herbs. I'm sorry, your doctor ain't helping you. And then he just went on a rant and rant. He telling me how I'm a witch. What am I, some kind of wizard? And he was just snapping on me, just going off on me, telling me how you're not gonna listen to me. He asked me where my PhD at, where's my doctor's degree, and all this. I'm like, he's like, well, how do you know all of this? And where'd you learn all of this? How do you just know this? You're not a doctor. Why are you driving this cab then if you know all of this? And don't judge nobody. You can't judge nobody because I'm driving this cab. I told him I'm right in the place where I need to be, because guess what? Each and every day when I'm picking up people about the hospitals and the nursing homes, I talk to people. I come across a lot of people that have cancer. I come across people that have kidney diseases. I come across people with all types of illnesses and stuff like that. And a lot of them won't help. They don't know how to help themselves. And then I do sit here. I can't help it. I tell people how to help themselves, especially people that's overweight. I sit here and I health coach people and guide people on the way to heal, because it hurts my feelings to know that people are so stuck in the mindset that they have this illness, they got this going on, they gonna die. They say they're not ready to leave this earth. So guess what? I let them know, hey, you ain't gotta leave this earth yet. You don't gotta go nowhere. That shit that the doctor told you, that diagnosis, and you got this long to live, you don't have to accept that. You can take your life in your own hands and you can heal from this shit, because your body is able and capable to heal from anything. Your body is able to heal from anything. You just got to do the right thing. People ain't doing the right shit. You're not treating your body right. That's the problem. People ain't eating the fruits and the vegetables that grow from the earth. That's what you're supposed to eat. You don't supposed to be eating this bread. You don't supposed to be eating that rice. You don't supposed to be eating meat. You don't supposed to have cheese. You don't supposed to ingest that. The herbs are for your healing. Fruit and vegetables, that's your food. You're supposed to eat those things. Put those things in your body so your body can take from those alive cells and make brand new cells. But if you put in bullshit in your body don't got nothing to make a brand new cell and repair itself from, because your body is always regenerating and making new cells. Some parts of your body take longer than others to regenerate and renew, but at the same time, your body is able to heal from anything. Yes, you need to fast. Yes, you need to parasite cleanse. Yes, you need to detox. Yes, you need to get on the right path. You need to eat what, I'm not being religious, but you need to eat what God put here, the stuff that grows through Mother Earth. You need to put that in your body to heal. Yeah, you do. And he asking me where my testimonials. I don't know nobody that's ever did this and ain't worked. Who don't? Because I do. Because I'm one of them. Yeah, and I don't tell people my business. No, I ain't get on the internet and talk about this. Most of my family don't know nothing about this. Only a few people know about this. Back some time ago, years ago, when I would have sex, I would bleed really bad. Come to find out, my OBGYN, one year that I was going to get my pap smear, they were trying to tell me I had abnormal cells, that, I had to go get a biopsy and all this done. They was talking about I had cancer. I had supposedly had cervical cancer. Okay, the shit scared the hell out of me. Now, before this, I had already been knowing how the body works, right? I already know that you're supposed to eat damn fruits and vegetables. I already knew about a lot of herbs and stuff like that. But I wasn't buckled down on my healthy eating stuff right then. I was not. I always ate weird, as people say. Yeah, so I always ate fruits and vegetables and strange stuff to other people, but I also ate junk too. But once I found that out, I buckled down on my healthy eating journey, and I ate nothing but plant-based. I ate nothing but the fruits and the vegetables. I fasted. I made it mandatory to fast. I drank my spring water, my fruit water. I juiced my fruits and stuff and drunk that. And I ate nothing but fruits and vegetables and drunk my herbal teas. But guess what? After a year when I went back, these people told me they didn't see no signs of no cancer. So guess what? I know that if you buckle down, it takes some self-discipline. If you get into it and you care enough about yourself, you can heal from anything, because your body is designed to be that way. But anyway, whatever. I be telling people about this stuff because like I said, I hate to hear people talking about they don't want to go, they're not ready to die, the doctor told them they got this long to live, they got this type of cancer and that type of cancer. Especially, I had a lady saying her husband has prostate cancer. So I told her about a lot of different, what he needed. He needed parasite cleanse, because cancer, when you get cancer, it's your body trying to help you. It's actually your body fighting for you. Your body done round up these damn parasites, they toxins and all that, sack them up, you know what I'm saying? And it's trying to help you, but you don't know that you steady harming your body, because you steady putting the bullshit in there over and over and over and over and over. But until you realize that you're doing wrong and help your body, in the healing, you're not gonna get nowhere. But anyway, so I was telling him, because she was saying her husband was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and how he gets up in the middle of the night and eat all these sweets around 3 o'clock in the morning. He be craving sweets. His skin itches in the crease. Anyway, that's a parasitic infection. Okay, so I told her that. I told her the herbs that she can use. Not only that, I go and suggest certain people on the internet that people can follow, because although I have information, and look, I ain't no liar. When I be out here and I get this information to people, I pass out herbs. I have herbs. I give out herbs for free. I give out soursop leaves, dandelions for free. To start people off, for free. You tell me you got some kind of cancer, you got something going, whatever it is, hey, yeah. Shoot, when I'm suggesting you to go get some ivermectin and febendazole, even though that's not herbs, that's not a plant, no. But that has helped a lot of people treat cancers and heal from a lot of things. So I do suggest that to people that got these stage 2 cancer, all this type of stuff. I do suggest that to people. Yeah, I do. Along with, I suggest herbal teas too. But when I suggest stuff like that, I always suggest people to get something to support the liver. So I tell them, drink you some dandelion tea. I'm going to give you some dandelion tea, most likely. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just for that, though. Soursop. I'm giving you soursop. You got cancer? I'm giving you some soursop, because I want you to go purchase yourself some, but I'm going to give it to you. I want to start you out with that. So I do that. But anyway, back to what I was just saying, I suggest certain people on the internet to folks. Like, I depend on the people that is consistent in their healing journey. Like, I ain't gonna say their names. Well, matter of fact, I will say their names, because I do suggest these people to folks. I do. I tell people to go follow Daquana Osborne. I tell people to go follow Paul's Law. I tell people to go follow Yaki. And I go tell people to go look up Crystal Alkaline Doula in the Goddess Collection, because guess what? They got herbs ready. They got herbs that you can order ready on hand. And also they got all kind of testimony. I got all kind of videos and stuff that you can watch and get the information that I'm giving you. Like, because I work. I'm not gonna lie, I'm working. I talk to you, I health coach people, I give out the herbs, and I do have herbs on hand, but I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the internet like that, doing this full time. I do this one-on-one in person, but it don't pay my bills. I gotta work. So I depend on those people to assist me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This man went off on me. I'm all kind of wishes and stuff like that. He hopped out the van, talking about he got to get away from me. He got to hurry up and get away from me and all this type of stuff. Like, I done did something to him, and it made me feel some kind of way, because I'm like, damn, I instantly thought about back in the days when women were being put up on a stake and hung and stuff like that, and set on fire at the stake for picking herbs, for going and foraging herbs and food and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because we are in tune with the earth and we know what to go and gather, like what plants to use for what, because we know, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So that's what I thought about. That's it. That's instantly what I thought about. And I ain't gonna lie, he made me upset in a way because I was only trying to help him. I didn't mean no harm. What I was trying to say, I'm just genuinely trying to help him. I did tell him, because he was sitting here bragging about, oh, I'm gonna go to the nursing home. I'm going to this nursing home and it costs this amount of money. I'm like, okay, well, when you get to that nursing home, you're gonna see. You'll find out when you get to that nursing home. You're gonna see just what I'm talking about. You're gonna see how much they care about you then. If your doctor cared so much about you, this doctor that you bragging about, you wouldn't be in the condition that you in now. All this long time you've been going to this doctor and you've been getting worse and worse and worse and your ass sick to the point where you got to go to a nursing home and you losing your memory. Baby, your doctor don't care nothing about you, because this same stuff, if your doctor knew so much, your doctor would have been guiding you on the path to healing. Baby, your doctor ain't helping you. Your doctors ain't healing you. I'm sorry. Because healing come from the earth. And if ain't nobody told you that, they don't give a damn about you. But anyway, I'm out. Man, I had to tell my story because, there's some crazy people out here, man. And I ain't never experienced nobody to do that to me. Like, I never had nobody to talk to me crazy, call me a witch and all this type of stuff for me suggesting them to eat healthy or suggesting herbs to them or none of that stuff. I never had that. Like, but it's people out here like that. There's people out here that really love their doctors. They trust these doctors. They love their damn doctor and they depend on their doctor for they healing and the damn doctor ain't helping you. Like, what? I guess it surprised him that I'm telling him so much shit about healing coming so easily. Oh no, it didn't come to me easily. It took years. It took years of researching. It took years of me going through some stuff myself for me to get here. It wasn't easy. It didn't happen overnight. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, stuff like that. Make it so bad. When I grew up as a child, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get up off of here because people don't know nothing about how you lived and what you've been through or where your mind really at. When I was a kid, my grandmother lived on a clay pit. And in that clay pit, it was really a dump. They brought, like, if they shut a school down, a store, whatever, they bring the stuff there, dump it. My grandma used to bring me all kind of encyclopedias, books. I had chemistry, biology, all of this type of stuff. All of these type of books that I read. That's what I read. Them the books that I read. That's what the fuck I was interested in. That's what I read, studied. I can sit down here and break a cell down and show you. I can draw you a cell, your cells, and how every part of your cell, your skin layer, all of that. That's where my mind is. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a doctor when I was a small child until I went through some stuff and life changed my mind. But anyways, that's where I'm at. I ain't just get this overnight. This came from my whole life of learning and using things and experiencing things and going through things. This was not an overnight thing. I didn't just get this out of nowhere. But anyway, I just be here to help. That's all. I be trying to help. That's all I want to do. But I'm going to continue talking to people and guiding people like I do every day. Because like I said, although he didn't appreciate that, my information, and he got upset and called me a witch and all this and that, other people do. It's a lot of people that be thankful for me, that thank me and that get back in contact with me for herbs and stuff like that and for advice and stuff like that. I have just a small amount of people that have actually started to improve. But I ain't gonna lie, the majority of these folks that I sat down and talked to and told this and that and this and that and gave my herbs to, them people ain't used them herbs. Them people ain't paid shit. I said no attention. They went back and they eating their damn burgers, they rice, they damn whatever. The McDonald's, they eating the fried food, all that. You know what I'm saying? They depend on what the doctor tell them. If the doctor ain't telling them no better, they ain't saying what I'm saying. But it's some people out there that have listened. And it's very few of them. But, hey, you got to take your life into your own hands. Take your healing into your own hands. And if people love God so much, as they say, you will trust in food and medicine that God gave you. And that's the stuff that grows through the earth. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you.